I had the privilege of growing up in a Christian home. My parents were strong believers and pretty much grew up going to church. And when I was about 8 years old, had an opportunity to go down front and basically make a profession of faith. But as I've kind of thought about how to answer that question, what I've realized is that me being born into a Christian home didn't really affect my salvation other than the fact it exposed me to the gospel of Jesus. So it was a decision that by God's grace I was able to make. And I kind of thought about, in answering this question, me being born into a Christian home didn't make me any more Christian than being in a garage makes me an automobile. It's about a personal decision that I made. And for me, it was March 27th, 1977. And if you grew up in church, you probably can guess what denomination I grew up in. But for me, it was a big point in my life in determining when I came to know Jesus as Lord. As I think about my life since coming to know Christ when I was 8, Jesus has always been part of my life. So as I went through high school and went to college at A&M and got married and now have a family, is that everywhere I go that Jesus is with me. And there's a pretty high level of accountability associated with the decisions that I make. I mean, who I spend time with, where I spend money, what kind of decisions I make about the future. Jesus is integrally involved in that. And to some degree, I realize He's my boss. I work for Him, and so if there's things I know that He wants me to be doing, I need to really be focused on those things. I meet a lot of people. I've had the opportunity to travel around the world, and everywhere I go, I meet people who they're searching. And I think we all, as part of the way that we're created by God, we have a desire to make a difference in the world. But I think there's a lot of people who don't know Jesus, and there's this hole or this void in their life, and they fill it with different things. They fill it with with money or experiences or living on the edge. And at the end of the day, God is the only one that can fill that void. So, my encouragement to people who are really looking is that Jesus is the solution for what ails us as humans. And I even think in a broader sense as a society, if you have people who come to know Jesus and want to do things that please and bring honor to Him, society just runs better. Businesses run better. Governments, Lord knows governments need help. Governments function better. Everything in society, the family, everything is designed to operate with really Christ in the driver's seat.